So, Rhode Island, the Conimicut Point Lighthouse, to me is like one of the most tragic haunts that I'd ever worked on. There's lighthouses all over the New England coast, of course, just like lots of coastal communities, and a lot of them have haunted reputations. If you've ever stared at one, so I'm talking about the ones that are on like they're their own island. You know, it's just on a little crop of rocks. Not the if you're on a mainland, you can always drive into town or take a horse into town, whatever, you
Right.
know. But I mean the ones that are just out there on the water and nowhere to go except by boat. And Conimicut Point was just like barely half a mile off the coast, right near a place that was called Rocky Point Amusement Park, which was a big, vibrant amusement park for a long time. It's shut down for years now, but um, you've got this family that was there with two little kids, a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old. And you've got a kid. Remember when your kid was 5?
Oh man.
Yeah, imagine if he had to stay in your house and only in your house. No yard to run in, no park to just like go get the energy out. Just sprint until you're exhausted, right? And in a small house at that, it's a little lighthouse.
Right.
And so you've got this job that's really boring, but also really important. You know, if there's ships at night, if there's a storm, they need to know where the land is. They need the light on. And so his wife was just begging, can we please just can we move to the mainland? You stay here. We'll see you on weekends, whatever. And they just couldn't afford it. Lighthouse keepers don't make much money. So one day he goes into town to get supplies. He takes the boat in, and as soon as he leaves, his wife poisoned herself and her two young children. And the oldest spit it out because it tasted bitter. And but by the time the lighthouse keeper came back, his wife was dead and his youngest son was dead, and his 5-year-old was really, really sick. So he snatched him up, brought him to the mainland, got him to the hospital, and thankfully he was okay. He recovered, but he could never go back to his job, never go back to the lighthouse, and yet someone had to do that job tomorrow night, even though a mother and her baby was removed there. Literally like this morning, someone has to go and light the light tonight. And that place had a haunted reputation ever since, even when the Coast Guard took over, as they took over all lighthouses.
Right.
In the 1950s, there was a story of a Coast Guardman that was staying in the guest quarters, and he had said in the morning, like, "Hey, I noticed the lady of the house came and opened my door in the middle of the night and checked on me. What was that about?" And she said, "I really didn't. That would have been, that's our ghost."